Hello, I'm Craig.
And I'm Debbie.
Welcome to Enhance Your Emotions with Therapeutic Grade Essential Oils. My name is Teri Secrest, Diamond with Young Living, and today our presenter is going to be Christina Rose Campbell, Silver with Young Living Essential Oils. And you are in for a great treat, learning how we can truly enhance our lives by using Young Living oils and incorporating it into our daily lives. Welcome, Christina.
Thank you, Teri. It's my pleasure to be on here today and to share these wonderful emotional therapeutic grade essential oils. So let's just get started. First of all, let's talk about the connection between smell and emotions. The Journal of Medical Science has now proven that smell produces thought. Learn about the specific, exquisite essential oil blends that can communicate with your brain for the purpose of healing your emotions, releasing negative thought patterns, and helping you live a more victorious life. Here's some life energy research. Many of us have heard of the term quantum physics recently in the last 10 years. Well, quantum physicists have confirmed the reality of the basic vibratory essence of life. Dr. C. Normal Sheely, MD, PhD, stated, life energy is not static, it's kinetic, which means that it moves. The Tai Chi masters and acupuncturists have known this for untold generations. They often spoke of the Qi in plants and selected herbs and foods for their patients on the basis of the electro-energy they contained. Frequency is defined as a measurable rate of electrical energy flow that is constant between any 2 points. Everything has an electrical frequency, and what an incredible discovery it was for me to learn that essential oils contain frequencies that are several times greater than the frequencies of herbs and foods. The human body, a healthy body from head to toe or head to foot, typically has a frequency ranging from 62 to 78 megahertz, while disease begins at 58 megahertz. Actually, each one of our organs can be measured on its own, and I have a list here of those different organs and what that measurement of frequency might be. Measuring in megahertz. Measuring in megahertz, we found that processed canned food has a 0 megahertz. That doesn't mean that it doesn't have nutritive value. There's still going to be some iron in canned spinach and what have you, but the point is that it doesn't have any life force remaining in it. Fresh produce had up to 15 megahertz, where dry herbs from 12 to 22. Fresh herbs from 20 to 27 megahertz. And some have asked me, well, why are fresh herbs, why do they have a higher vibratory rate than the fresh produce? And I think the only thing that I could come up with was the fact that, you know, there's so much more chlorophyll and green and minerals in the fresh herbs, as we can see here in the picture below. So that may be what constitutes a higher frequency. But guess what? Essential oils start at 46 megahertz and go as high as 320 megahertz, which is the frequency of rose oil. These things were tested by Bruce Tanyo from the Tanyo Institute. And Dr. Terry Friedman, MD, made the statement, raising our vibrational frequency aids in restoring health to the body, clarity to the mind, and attunement to the spirit. The importance of smell. All emotions are stored in the limbic region of the brain. This is the front part of the brain, or the seat of the emotions. And when we breathe through the olfactory system, it travels to the amygdala portion of the brain, creating emotional responses. There are olfactory bulbs that are just above the sinus cavity that picks up these exquisite oil molecules, bringing it right into the critical parts of the brain, like the pituitary and the hypothalamus, the amygdala. These are some of the places that hormones are created. And so by breathing essential oils on a daily basis, we can release long-standing negative emotions from the limbic region of the brain, and we can create emotional responses. Here's some other positive emotional triggers. Exercise. Exercise helps to lower cholesterol and strengthen the cardiovascular system. In addition, exercise stimulates the release of hormones and neurotransmitters that make people feel good. You've probably heard of the hormones or the things called endorphins. When we go out and run, those are called the happy hormones. Another way that we can trigger positive emotions is through prayer and meditation. Prayer and meditation is a way of connecting with that place inside that is happy, joyous, and free. And essential oils are a natural health substance taken from plants. They have a complex chemical structure and are extremely powerful in promoting physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Emotions and essential oils. We've already established that smell produces thought, but did you know that 80% of our physical problems can be directly related to our emotional health? Negative emotions compromise our immune system, and stress increases cortisol levels in the body, and raised cortisol levels result in the fight or flight response. It's almost as if we've had our foot on the gas pedal, revving our engine all day long when we add to our body those things that can really cause a lot of stress on our body. And those could be some of the food we eat, or the air we breathe, or what we drink. If it's caffeinated beverages or toxins in the air, this causes stress on the body, and then it puts us in that fight or flight response. So we'd like to introduce to you today the Feelings Collection, the Young Living Feelings Collection, and it has 6 essential oil blends of valor, harmony, forgiveness, inner child, present time, and release. And we're going to just touch on each one of these separately. First of all, let's look at valor. Everywhere I go, if there are people in my classes that have been using valor for a while, everybody seems to have this in their pocketbook or in their pocket or in their briefcase because they don't go anywhere without it. It's really funny. It has an approximate megahertz of 47. The ingredients are rosewood, blue tansy, frankincense, and spruce in a carrier oil of almond. Uses and applications of valor. Valor balances the electrical energies in the body, and it supports the muscular and skeletal system by helping to align the spine and aid the body in self-correction. Simply apply 3 to 6 drops on the bottom of each foot in the morning, and breathing valor helps instill courage, confidence, and self-esteem. Another way that you can apply valor is by putting a couple of drops on the inside of the wrist, rubbing your wrists together and holding it there for about 15 seconds just to kind of get balanced, especially if you're spending a lot of time in front of a computer where there's a lot of electromagnetic frequencies, or you are on the cell phone a lot, or you have a Bluetooth and you're getting bombarded with those types of frequencies, because valor will balance those energies out. Let's take a look at harmony. Look at all the ingredients in harmony. What a powerful oil blend. It has an approximate frequency of 101 megahertz. Oh, look at geranium and rosewood, lavender and sandalwood, frankincense, orange and lemon, angelica, hyssop, Spanish sage, jasmine, Roman chamomile, bergamot, ylang-ylang, palmarosa, rose, and spruce. I bet this is pretty powerful. Let's take a look. Here's some uses and applications of harmony. Harmony promotes physical and emotional healing. Rub it over the heart. It opens the heart. Breathing harmony can combat feelings of discord. It can reduce stress, and we were just talking about stress. Uplifting and elevating, harmony creates a positive attitude. Wear harmony as a perfume to affect those around us positively. We actually become human diffusers. Anytime that you are wearing the oils, you become a human diffuser. I know I've met women who have said, you know, my spouse, he just doesn't seem to appreciate the oils like I do. And he doesn't want me to rub them on his feet, or he doesn't want me to put them on his neck. And I say, go to bed with the oils on your body and be that human diffuser, and eventually he'll come around. The next oil I'd like to talk about is forgiveness. And look at all the oils that make up forgiveness. Forgiveness is giving up the possibility of a better past. It's the relationship between feelings and forgiveness, and it's got approximate frequency of 192 megahertz. And actually, this is the second highest that I've ever come across. There may be another one out there that I haven't seen the actual measurements on, but next to Rose, I think that forgiveness is up there. The power of forgiveness. You know, sometimes when we've been hurt, deeply hurt, so far in our hearts, we have a difficult time forgiving. But you know, God only asks us to be willing to forgive. If we are willing to forgive, and how many times? 70 times 7, the scriptures say. If we are willing to forgive, rub the forgiveness oil blend on the navel and breathe deeply. It will promote physical and emotional healing. It will also combat feelings of discord and help to reduce stress. And it may heal those feelings of hurt. Releases harmful memories of that time, maybe when you were deeply hurt. And it helps to release those emotions. It's very uplifting, creates a positive attitude, and it may also heal feelings of abandonment. The next oil I'd like to touch on today is inner child. This is such a fun oil, and I love this picture. It's approximately 98 megahertz. It has fun oils in it that uplift the spirit, like orange and tangerine and jasmine. It has other oils like ylang-ylang and grounding oils like sandalwood and spruce, and light, airy oils like lemongrass and neroli. Here's some of the uses of inner child. It helps us to reconnect with our authentic self. And I meet people all the time, men and women alike, who really don't know what they want to be when they grow up, and they may already be past their midlife. So inner child might be able to help them to reconnect with their authentic self, or to get more deeply connected with our authentic self. 1 or 2 drops. Breathe this oil deeply. You can apply it to your navel, your chest, your temples, and even under your nose so that you can smell it all day long. Because when children have been abused or misused, they become disconnected from their inner child or their identity. And this can cause confusion in later life. Inner child is the first step to finding emotional balance. Present time. This is really one of my favorite oil blends. It contains neroli, ylang-ylang, and spruce in a carrier of almond oil. It has an approximate frequency of 98 megahertz. I just want to mention that one of the reasons that I have fallen in love with present time is because my youngest daughter had quite a bit of abuse from one of her husbands in the past, and I used to take the present time, and as she was sitting at my feet, just kind of rub it on her ears. on the auricular points of her ears, and I have found it to be very, very healing for her, bringing her into present time and letting go of those traumatic and emotional times in the past. So let's look at some uses and application of present time. It can help create a positive attitude about the future and new possibilities. It really helps us to get a vision of what it is, where it is that we want to go. It evokes the feeling of being in the moment. Rub it over the sternum and the thymus area. A lot of people ask me, Christina, where's the thymus? It's really right on the throat, right in that little divot at the bottom of the throat area there. Rub it on the neck, on the forehead, or on the ears, like I mentioned before, on the auricular points. And you can actually touch certain parts on the ear. Look at your chart in the Essential Oils Desk Reference, and it'll tell you what part of the ear can help with certain areas in the body. You can breathe this deeply and breathe it daily to help get centered. One can only move forward when in the present time. Wear this one as a perfume as well. The next oil we're going to talk about is Release, with the lovely oils of ylang-ylang, lavender, geranium, sandalwood, and blue tansy. And look at this. It has an approximate megahertz of 102. Uses an application of Release. It releases memory trauma from the cells. Did you know that anger is stored in the liver? So we recommend rubbing Release over the liver and on the Vitaflex points on the feet. And again, you can look at your foot chart in your Essential Oils Desk Reference, and it'll show you right where the liver is. It's kind of in the center of the foot. Breathe this deeply to stimulate a sense of being free and unburdened. It brings about a sense of peace and emotional well-being. And I have used this in conjunction with colon hydrotherapy, as that's what they use at the Nova Vita Clinic, and they used it at the Young Life Research Clinic in Utah before it was closed. Begin experiencing your feelings collection today. This exquisite collection includes these 6 oils that we just covered: Valor, Harmony, Present Time, Inner Child, Forgiveness, and Release. The retail price on this beautiful collection is $190.46. However, if you're a wholesale buyer or would like to find out how to become a wholesale buyer, that price to you would be $144.75 with a savings of $45.71. So let's find out how you can be a wholesale buyer. Purchase the Start Living Enrollment Kit. This includes educational literature, 3 DVDs, and more. Bonus bottle of lavender and a bonus bottle of peppermint. You get 3 Ningxia Red travel packs. You get a $40 off coupon for any Young Living diffuser. 24% discount on all future Young Living products. You get a lifetime wholesale membership with no annual fees. The only thing that's required is $50 in a product order to maintain your membership per year. The Start Living Enrollment Kit is $40. I just cannot close this presentation without bringing you 2 more emotional oils. One of them is Joy. It's got an approximate megahertz of 188, so it's up there with Forgiveness. It has rose in it, bergamot, mandarin, ylang-ylang, and lemon. Uses an application of Joy. It enhances the frequency of self-love. Breathe this oil deeply to stimulate a sense of being free and unburdened. It helps alleviate depression, inspires romance, and brings joy to the heart. I remember a scripture that states, "The oil of joy for the spirit of heaviness." So when you feel that spirit of heaviness, break out the joy and rub it all over your heart. The last oil that I'd like to introduce to you today is the white angelica. This has an approximate frequency of 89 megahertz. It has the beautiful oils of rose and melissa, sandalwood, ylang-ylang, geranium, spruce, myrrh, hyssop, bergamot, and rosewood. Here's some uses and application of angelica. I actually picture the angel or angels coming down when I apply the white angelica, touching my shoulders, because it protects me from outside negative interferences or negative influences. It gives me spiritual protection, neutralizes negative energy. It may help to alleviate night terrors, creates a feeling of wholeness, calming, and soothing. Simply put one drop on each shoulder and brush the entire body from head to foot. So how would you like a great recipe? Try Vicki Offer's mood enhancing protocol and have a great day. Take your Valor, put a single drop on the wrist and hold the wrists together for about 15 seconds. Take Harmony, a single drop over the solar plexus that is just above the belly button, and rub it in a clockwise manner. Take your Joy, put a single drop over your heart, and finish it all off with white angelica, a single drop in one hand. Rub those hands together and brush over your head, shoulders, and down the body as if you were applying an angelic shield. You can also place one drop on the shoulders, on each shoulder, to help protect you from negative influences. So, Teri, did you have anything that you would like to say about the essential rewards?
Yes, of course. I think this is just a glorious opportunity that we can share with all of our clients. Now we've explained how our clients can be purchasing at wholesale, which is 24% below retail. And in addition to that, when they enroll in the Essential Rewards program, they will actually earn 10 to 15 to 20% in free products on each and every shipment. They will enjoy reduced shipping, discounted prices on exclusive product packages, and never run out of products. The beautiful thing about our program is that you can change your Essential Rewards every single month. You don't have to order the same thing every month. So this is just a great value that everyone is going to want to take advantage of.
I agree, Teri. And it's exciting when you start getting your new products every month and maybe trying a new oil, or maybe this month you want to try the shampoo and next month you want to try the deodorant. You just never know what you can get in the following month.
Yes, and also in what you were speaking about, these particular oils, I think what I love so much is the actual scent of these oils. The smell of these oils is so exquisite that you almost just want to eat them. They're so good. And truly, if you've never used this collection before, after you use it a few times, there'll probably be 2 or 3 oils you'll just fall in love with and eventually want to purchase the large bottle. So this is really exquisite. And we've learned from Dr. Gary Young that when we're dealing with a physical challenge in the human body, we're going to rub the oil on physically. And when we are nourishing our emotions, as you've shown in this presentation, we want to be breathing the oils, because that is how we will nourish our emotions, getting it into the amygdala region of the brain through inhalation.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks. Okay, here are some helpful tools to assist us in learning more about the emotional oils and essential oils in general. Starting from left to right, Teri, this is your CD. Did you want to say anything about it?
This is very, very special. This is a CD that was taken from a radio interview that I did, and this is just something very fun to pop in your CD player in the car, driving down the road, or if you have a CD player in your kitchen, ladies or gentlemen, When you're cooking in the kitchen, just pop in the CD, and it will give you all kind of fun uses on how to use these oils.
Okay, and then we have the Essential Oils Desk Reference. This is the 4th edition. You can get that from abundanthealthforyou.com or ylwisdom.com, or even I think I've had some go out on Amazon.com. And also I wanted to mention the Vibrant Sense or Marketing Sense website, which helps you to do more internet marketing. If you have a cold list or a warm market and you want to excuse me, add this to your Vibrant Sense, it will send them out autoresponders once a week. It's kind of a drip campaign, and it's been very, very effective for me. And I know, Teri, you've been using it for quite a while as well.
Yes, it's been very, very helpful. It makes the follow-up so much easier.
Yes. Teri and I would like to welcome you to the wonderful world of Young Living Essential Oils. We are just so grateful that you could join us today. Teri,
Thank you so much, everyone. And remember, life is meant to be enjoyed.